Hello and welcome, dear crypto friends, to this latest video, and today I would like to talk about XRP and why I think that XRP is just about to explode. What? But XRP is doing nothing since years. It's a shit coin. It's not good. Every other coin is performing much better. I get it. XRP is the most brutal coin to hold, but I will give you now arguments why I think it will still perform very nicely in this rally. And it's just about to start. So if we go into the daily XRP chart here on Binance, what can we see? We can see something very nice. It's doing actually an almost perfect, huge triangle consolidation. Look at this here. This is crazy. This is an insane triangle that has been going on since December 2020, forming with the low in December 2020 and the top in April 2021. And it has been consolidating ever since, narrowing, and we know what will happen if a triangle narrows, a breakout will happen. Now, will the breakout be to the downside or will the breakout be to the upside? Well, this depends of course on Bitcoin, but let's look at what Bitcoin is doing. 3-day chart in Bitcoin looks pretty good. We said in the weekly chart there is a shooting star candle, or kind of a shooting star candle-ish formation developed not long ago. We mean this candle here, this red candle, has the qualities of a shooting star, so I think we will consolidate for a while. I cannot see BTC just continuing to pump. I think we will go sideways down-ish, and we have to wait until the Bollinger Band here narrows again and until the middle Bollinger Band comes up again. We have to cool off a bit because remember that the stochastic RSI has been very high since August now. The RSI looks good. We don't have a bearish divergence, which is very nice. So the peaks are going upwards, the price is going higher, and the RSI is also making higher highs. So we don't have a bearish divergence this time compared to last time, which is already very nice and a good sign that we don't see brutal corrections. However, it could be in an extreme case, and this is the extreme case, should the dollar pump now like crazy, that we will revisit the middle Bollinger Band, okay? In the most extreme case, we could go down maybe to the 50,000 area again until the middle Bollinger Band has come up to this area. Then afterwards, we resume our uptrend. So if this happens, if we get an extreme dump now, that of course will have consequences for XRP, and then I think that XRP will first do a fake out, will go down and then go upwards. It will do a fake breakout to the downside and then pump. But should the Bitcoin price now go sideways or just slightly down without big dumps, then I think XRP is about to explode to the upside. Why? Well, there are several reasons for that. First, we can see what happened the last time here on Binance when XRP did a long consolidation triangle. From November 2020 to April 2021, so again about half a year of consolidation, XRP was just moving around in this narrowing triangle, and then despite the huge SEC shock, despite that, XRP managed to recover and then broke to the upside. So it went from 58 cents to almost $2, okay? So it rose by a factor of 3.5. So if XRP is now to repeat this pattern, and we see the structure is eerily similar, so we have, for example, this structure here, we would identify with this one here. Then this bottom structure here, we would identify with this structure here. This structure here, we would identify with this one here. And now we have this consolidation, which is going on here. And should this same stuff happen, and I think it will happen, we will now slowly start crawling up and then go berserk. That's what I think will happen. This is the 3-day chart now. And first of all, if we take a look at the MACD, we haven't talked about the MACD yet. This is a momentum oscillator. So if we have green bars, the trend is upwards. If we have red bars, the trend is downwards. And it's based on moving averages. So if these two lines here cross, there is a break to the downside, quite likely. And if these lines here cross to the upside, we get green bars, which is a break to the upside. So it's a momentum oscillator, and it tries to tell you trends, okay? How trends are developing, in which direction they will go, and when we can expect a break to the upside. And we can see that currently we have been in the red since quite a long time. And every time we have been red for a long time, a green spurt follows, okay? Here we were red for a long time, then green followed. Here we were red for a long time, green followed. Here was a slight bit of red, huge green followed. This here then was a huge sell-off, green followed. Now we have also red since a very long time. So I expect it's quite a lot more likely that green will follow than another sell-off looking at the times. So the MACD looks good. The RSI here on Bitstamp, I switched over to Bitstamp because we will have a longer price history on Bitstamp. So the RSI here looks quite good. We are super low. We don't see any negative divergences. Everything is looking okay. The stochastic RSI is in the middle, so it's undecided. It's neither overbought nor oversold. So we still have plenty of room to go to the upside. We could imagine going up and staying up for quite a while. So there's no problem here being too overbought or anything. So how high will we go now if we break to the upside? Well, I've already drawn this ascending trend channel here, and the maximum I see for this move is about $6 to $7, just based on this ascending trend channel here. If we look at Fibonacci levels, what can we see? Well, we can see that we can go actually quite high upwards. If we take the full Fibonacci extension from the move, the top of XRP, we can see that the price target for this move here will be around the all-time high level. So the all-time high itself will of course present a strong resistance, but we might push through it and visit, if we are fast enough, this $5.25 level, which is the 1.618 Fibonacci extension, which would also coincide quite nicely with our upper end here of the ascending trend channel. However, I think that long term in this rally, XRP will go a lot higher. I think we will have a full extension. Look at this here. I think XRP in this rally is aiming for at least $30. Yes, you heard me right. At least $30 as a price target for XRP by the end of this cycle. Let's delete these lines here. So the levels are up to $57, okay? So I could imagine now we break this triangle, right? We go up to $5, we bounce back, we break through other levels. I think the $10 to $15 range will present a huge resistance. And then of course it will also depend a lot on how the SEC case is developing and so on and so forth. But I think the ultimate target is in around the $30 to $50 area. This sounds insane to you now? It certainly does sound insane, and you think, no, this is impossible. It cannot go so high because of market caps. This would mean the market cap of XRP would be 50 times higher. Are you crazy? Yes, of course, now it cannot go so high, but imagine Bitcoin being at $300,000. This means that the Bitcoin market cap will be 5 times higher than now, okay? So we are talking, if we go over here to coin market cap, we are talking a market cap of Bitcoin of about $5.5 trillion. And we know that XRP always is very late to the game, okay? XRP is always super late. If we look at how XRP behaved in the past, we can see that it always was very late to the game, for example, compared to Ethereum, right? And it always surpassed Ethereum for a brief while. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times it surpassed Ethereum, okay? 4 times it was above Ethereum in market cap, not for a long time, but it did so. And if we look in the last rally, how high it went actually. So in January 2018, we can see that Bitcoin had 33% market cap, total market cap, Ethereum 13.54%, and XRP 15.73%. So it was over Ethereum in market cap and almost had half the market cap of BTC. So just for a plausibility assumption, if Bitcoin reaches $300,000, okay, if Bitcoin reaches $300,000, corresponds to a market cap of 5.5 trillion, XRP could have, in the most extreme case, half the market cap of BTC for a very short period of time. So we are talking 2.75 trillion market cap. And what does this mean? Well, XRP is currently only at 51 billion market cap. So this would mean that XRP could 54-fold from here on onwards, which would put it at a price of $58, okay? $58. So in the most extreme case that Bitcoin hits $300,000 at the peak, XRP would go to around $50 to $60. Sounds insane now, sounds incredible now, but it is perfectly in line with our Fibonacci extension, because the full Fibonacci extension, as we can see here, the 4.236, brings us up to $56.39. What a coincidence. And if you think that I'm exaggerating, let's just look at what XRP did in the last bull market, right? So if we take the full Fibonacci extension of the last cycle, so the top of the last cycle and the low of the last cycle, and extend it, we can see that it actually went over the full Fibonacci extension, okay? It went even higher than the full extension. The full extension at 4.236 corresponded to $1.04, and it actually went to over $3, $3.50 almost, okay? So it performed better than the full extension. So actually, if we say now that it would hit the full extension, it would actually perform 3 times worse than the last time, okay? 3 times worse than the last time. Is such a thing even possible? Yes, it is. So actually saying now that we will go to a full extension is, in my opinion, not exaggerated, okay? It's not exaggerated. We could go to the $50, $60 range, and in the most extreme case to about $57, but only if Bitcoin hits $300,000. If Bitcoin only hits $150,000, then of course the price of XRP will be accordingly in the peak also only half as high. So instead of $57, we would be in the $25 to $30 range, which is also not bad, I have to say, which is also pretty good, but certainly not as spectacular as $57. But of course, we will have to wait and see how high Bitcoin will go. So now, why do I think that XRP is about to explode? Is it only because of this triangle here? No, there's more going on. There will be the Swell conference from November 9 to November 10. And historically, XRP always liked to pump before the Swell conference, because normally there are some announcements, some new partnerships announced. So I think we will start pumping soon, probably within the next week, but until the Swell conference on the 9th of November at the latest, we will start pumping. And how high will the initial pump go? Well, a first target, as we said, if we take the Fibonacci levels here, a first target will of course be the old all-time high. Then we might correct and go sideways for a while, and then the next target might be $5. So I think we will go to the $3 to $5 range, then consolidate for a while, and then depending on how the market will perform, what Bitcoin will do, how fast Bitcoin will advance to over $100,000, XRP will go sideways for a while and then start pushing upwards to higher prices. So you see, XRP is a coin with great potential, but many newbies absolutely hate that coin. Why? Because it's psychologically by far the most difficult coin to hold. It's crazy difficult. You know, all these dog meme coins, they go times 100, times 1,000, times 100,000, I don't know, crazy, insane rises. All other coins seem to perform better, and XRP is a laggard. It always pumps so late, it always is brutal to hold. You know, we just have to go back in time and just see what XRP did from 2014 to 2017, right? It was basically doing again nothing for an insane amount of time. Since 2013, okay, with this exception here, with a small rally in 2014, which was really not really too spectacular, we see that XRP was in a gigantic consolidation for 3 years, okay? So for 3 years, it was just going sideways or downwards. For 3 years, imagine that, how crazy that is. And then suddenly, when all retail investors give up on XRP, when they say, okay, XRP is going nowhere, then bam, it goes berserk. And how berserk it goes, it defies any explanation. It's just crazy. So XRP is really a difficult coin to hold long term. It's not fun, but I think the reward is great, because I see utility in XRP, okay? Compared to meme coins that are based mostly on hype, this has actually utility. The problem that XRP wants to solve is global remittances, you know, like sending money from a country to another country. There's a liquidity problem. And XRP solves this liquidity problem with on-demand liquidity, you know. They want to provide fast on-demand liquidity to send money via bank transfer in a super fast way, because we have to keep in mind that XRP is probably one of the fastest cryptocurrencies. So it really takes only a few seconds to confirm. It's super fast and basically it solves a huge problem. And they have so many bank partnerships. You know, it's crazy how many partnerships they have. Of course, no one is noticing it because everyone is paying attention only to this funny SEC case, which they are winning anyways. Everyone is only paying attention to that case, and all the while they are extending their network and building new partnerships. And the XRP ledger is actually already being tested in multiple countries, especially in the Asia Pacific region, for bank transfers. Okay, so there's a lot happening. The Swell conference is coming up, so we can see that there's a very high likelihood, in my opinion, with this triangle going on, that the triangle will break to the upside in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So expect a nice XRP rally in the next 1 to 2 weeks to the $3 to $5 range. Then consolidation, and how high we will go in the end will of course depend on how high Bitcoin will top. Okay, so please don't believe any chartists or analysts that tell you XRP price targets without looking at BTC, because Bitcoin is always the leader and all coins will have targets always only based on how high the Bitcoin target is. Okay, it's always linked to Bitcoin. Despite XRP being so slow in this rally, despite being so slow and such a laggard this rally, I still think XRP has huge potential. It's currently one of the most undervalued coins, and I see this coin easily going to above $25 in this rally. Like, this is a lower estimate, okay? So I think XRP will go to the $25 to $30 range as a normal target. And if Bitcoin goes to the $300,000 range, I really see XRP topping at between $50 to $60. Sounds crazy? Call me crazy, but I've been in this market for 8 years. I know how the cycles work. The price targets always are crazy before you witness them yourself. Believe me, if you haven't witnessed it yourself, you always think this sounds absolutely crazy and impossible. But I still think that XRP has great utility. They have a good partnership. They have a lot of stuff in the works. They solve a real problem. On-demand liquidity is a real problem that has to be solved for the global remittances market. So it's looking very good for XRP, and I think in the next 1 to 2 weeks, a huge pump will come. So good times for all XRP holders. We have suffered long enough, okay? We have suffered long enough while all other coins pump like crazy. We had to endure sideways-ish action and really low gains for over a year now, but this is about to change. So then, friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it was only about XRP. Next time we will talk about Bitcoin and other altcoins again. And next time I will also try to look at possible targets for the most important altcoins like Cardano, Litecoin, Polkadot, how they are all called. I will look at possible targets for these altcoins in this cycle. So then, thanks for watching as always. Good times are coming for the whole crypto market. Stay safe, my friends, and see you next time.